Hi students, it's me Reshna, your computer science teacher. In the previous section we have discussed about the computer languages. We have seen the classification of computer languages, the machine level language, the assembly language, the high level language, fourth generation language and fifth generation language. Isn't it? In this section, we are discussing about the assembly language and the translator programs which is used to translate the assembly languages into machine level languages. We know that our computer can understand only machine level languages. So, any language that we are using to program the computer should be translated into the computer's language, that is the machine level language. So, we have to use a translator program to translate our assembly language into machine level language. So, in this section we are discussing about the assembly language and the translator programs used to translate the assembly language into machine level language. So, first we can discuss about assembly language. In this picture you can see a sample of assembly language code. Reading through lines, you can see some of the familiar and meaningful words like add, store, etc. So, in the previous section we discussed about the machine level language which comprises of only ones and zeros, isn't it? Ones and zeros means the binary numbers, and these ones and zeros are arranged in a particular way to construct a instruction. Okay, so it was very difficult to understand the machine language because it consists of only ones and zeros and we cannot find any meaningful words from it. So it was very difficult to learn the machine level language. If one want to learn the machine level language, he must first study the hardware structure of the computer. So it is very difficult to understand the machine level language. But the assembly language is made up of symbols and letters. Okay, as we can see in the picture, it is made up of symbols and letters. Also, a translator program is needed to convert it into the machine level language. I have already said that our computer can understand only machine level language, and if we are programming a computer in any other languages, then we have to translate the program into the machine level language so that the computer can understand the instruction. So, translator. What you mean by translator? Translator translate the programs written in assembly language into machine language for the execution by the computer. Assembly language is a second generation language. A program which is written in assembly language is called source program. Program converted into machine language by the assembler is called object code or object program. Next we can discuss the advantages of assembly level language. We have said that our machine level language consists of only ones and zeros, but our assembly language consists of some symbolic codes, isn't it? And these codes are somewhat meaningful too. There are some meaningful words used in the assembly language which makes it easier to understand, and it saves a lot of time and effort of the program. It is easier to correct the errors and modify the program. So, we can find the errors in an easy way. Also, we can modify the program within few seconds. same speed of execution as that of machine language. Machine language is the only one language which is understandable by the computer, and it takes no time to execute such a machine level language program. Here, the assembly language also have the same speed of execution as that of the machine language. Even though it has this much advantages, it has some other disadvantages also. So, let's discuss the disadvantages of assembly level language. It is a machine dependent program language. It is a machine dependent programming language. So, it depends on the hardware of the computer. If so, the program written for one computer may not run on another computer. As we all know, the computers differs from each other by hardware itself. So, a program written for one computer may not run on the other one. In the upcoming section, we are discussing about the high level languages and the translator programs. So, bye bye.